Asia A. Dreams, dreams. Tell me what they mean. Is it fears? Is it future? Is it reality? Nah. Can you decipher?
What's good, SB family? It's your boy Sneak, and I'm back with another reaction by my boy Slap Him. Whew. You see him in the dark. I don't know if you can see the lights blinking. I got the little lights on. But I'm here to do mysterious videos that will curse your bedroom. Let's see what we get into. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and beat that bell.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. So today we got something a little bit special. It's some bonus content for the week. It's a massive compilation of some of the scariest YouTube videos we've ever seen. So sit back, relax and enjoy. YouTuber Sebastian Baralles was spending a carefree day in Atlantic City, New Jersey, United States, not expecting anything out of the ordinary. However, he quickly hit record when something truly bizarre began happening in the sky above his head. Anyone who's been to a beach town in the United States knows that it's not uncommon to see planes flying overhead. Pilots of small aircrafts are regularly hired to tow large advertisement banners over the beach and boardwalk to attract customers. However, this particular plane drew the attention of beachgoers because it suddenly stopped flying. In the middle of the air, the plane simply stops moving for several minutes.
Okay, I seen one like this, but it wasn't the same color. It was a black plane. I don't know.
The physics of flight make this impossible. These type of planes need to be moving forward to produce the necessary lift to keep the plane in the air. To make matters even more strange, the banner being towed stays suspended in the air behind the plane. The air currents from the plane's movements are what allow these banners to stretch out in the air. So if the plane...
Hold up, wait. The plane froze. The banner's in the air. And it probably went out there. But the banner not moving at all? Not even shaking back and forth?
Plane isn't moving, the banner should be hanging straight down. Viewers of the video have compared the mysterious footage to a glitch in the Matrix. Some have suggested that high winds pushing the plane backwards while it attempts to move forward could have caused the bizarre phenomenon, but many are skeptical. Was this a simple optical illusion, or is it something paranormal happening in the sky?
Will that be debit or credit?
Both.
What do you mean, both?
Yeah, what do you mean both?
Well, my extra debit card lets me build my credit with everyday...
This creepy security camera footage uploaded to the YouTube...
And I said it the first time I watched it. The other video when they did the same thing, but it ain't had no banner. The plane just stopped in the middle of the sky. I don't know. Like that. Listen, I don't know.
YouTube channel What in the World is yet another example of a person that seems to disappear without any logical explanation. The clip shows a semi-transparent figure walking through a parking lot.
I'm just testing. See if you...
Already showing supernatural tendencies, what the figure does next seems to confirm this notion. As the person makes their way toward the right of screen, they suddenly begin to fade away, disappearing from the video entirely.
Coffee? I'm just testing. See if you were a liar, you might say you were and then just disappears.
Confused, several onlookers can be heard discussing the mysterious footage, with one heard exclaiming, then he just disappears.
I'm not drinking coffee. I'm just testing. See if you were a liar, you might say...
I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy, but this ghost out here. I see them. Don't think I'm crazy though.
Worried.
Then it just disappears.
Maybe you
And
need
it
to
just
drink from the imaginary
disappears.
cup. Who are you?
Watching the clip, it certainly seems that the person does indeed disappear, but has this security camera really captured footage of a teleportation? Or is there another explanation for the mysterious figure's sudden disappearance?
See, and y'all know who Arctic is. Y'all know who L is. They did put me on some camera things. It could be the camera sometimes, but that did just disappear. It wasn't on camera. You can see it clearly, but they do be putting me on stuff like it could be the camera, the way it is, the ring door cameras, and all that, all the other cameras you got. So yeah, but that disappeared.
This mysterious footage, uploaded to YouTube by the Oregonian, works to prove this Oregon dispensary's claim that it is in fact haunted. This short clip shows just a handful of supernatural activity, but that alone is...
Hold on. Did he say dispensary? I'm not going to get nothing. If it's haunted, I don't want nothing. For all the people that's out here smoking, you smoke that, then you see 12 ghosts. I don't want that.
This short clip shows just a handful of supernatural activity, but that alone is enough to provide substantial evidence to even a skeptic. A camera set up to provide security footage captured multiple odd occurrences over the course of just a few seconds. If you keep an eye on the jar of pens on the counter, something eerie happens. As the footage elapses, it seems as though the pens move all on their own.
I quit.
Next, the tip jar on the counter seems to be moved by some unseen force. As a worker nearby is otherwise preoccupied, the tip jar moves several inches on its own across the countertop.
If I was him, I'd quit too.
Captured from two separate angles, it seems impossible that anything except the supernatural could have moved that tip jar across the counter. In an interview with the man working in the dispensary at the time the footage was taken, the man explains that he felt as though there was a presence standing next to him, right at the moment the jar was moving. As the jar falls, Andy gets the idea to check the surveillance cameras and sees the jar moving on its own. Speaking on both the jar and the pens...
Wait. Let me ask y'all. You working in the store by yourself? I ain't gonna say the pens, you probably didn't even notice that. But you see the jar flip off the counter, and you're doing something else. You staying or you leaving? Let me know in the comments. Excuse me. Because I'm going to tell my boss, listen, today my last day. When I get off, I ain't coming back.
The general manager of the dispensary explains that the footage couldn't be legally doctored, as it's against state law to do so, as the cameras monitor goods of a sensitive nature. As the dispensary had been built in a building that formerly housed a...
The manager just told you you can't add nothing to the video. Okay, manager, it was nice working here, but it's gonna be nice for me to walk out that door. I gotta go. I'm with you. Feel me?
A pharmacy at the turn of the 20th century, the general manager goes on to say she believes the building to be haunted by the ghost of the pharmacist, rearranging the items in the dispensary. When speaking to an expert on Oregon hauntings, the expert explains that the city is supposedly extremely haunted due to the city's rich history.
Nope. Bae, pack your stuff and let's go. That's what I would have been saying. Oh, the whole city haunted? Oh no, we out. We leaving. We're leaving today. We go stay in a hotel. We go stay in a car. We leaving this city today. No. No. A house minimum says okay. You know, you could just move from the house. But the whole city? No. 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 Bacon in the back. Babe. Yeah. Whole city haunted. You staying? Huh? No. See, no. Mm-mm. We get in the car. We're gonna fill up the car with gas, and we're gonna haul butt out of there. Why you ain't tell me that before?
Regardless of the city's past, the shop's owners seem to think the supposed ghost to be benevolent and otherwise harmless.
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome
You're not
extension.
telling me that.
But no, by all means, go ahead.
I don't care if it is homeless.
Dashboard cameras are one of the latest innovations in personal security. Many drivers install them in their cars to document evidence in the event of an unexpected.
Babe, what I said? Get you a dash camera. Shout out to my sis, Widow. But yo, yeah, get your dash camera. It's a lot going on. We just got one. Like the mount for it, and get your dash camera. You don't know what you'll catch or what people will lie on you and say you did. Get you a dash camera.
Accident. The driver who captured this footage probably wasn't expecting anything weird to happen. They quickly learned to expect the unexpected. The video starts out normally enough for dashcam footage. We see that the driver's heading along a moderately busy stretch of highway. As they come around a curve in the road, a van is approaching in the opposite direction. Watch this vehicle closely. As it heads slowly along the road, something unexpected happens. A man suddenly appears on the road right next to the...
Hold up, wait, nope. Let me smoke out of my eyes. Hold up, wait a minute. Where did he just come from? That van was driving normal, and then he hit a man. Nah. Hold up. Babe, that's Chris.
Heads slowly along the road, something unexpected happens.
Yeah, like where he just come from?
A man suddenly appears on the road right next to the vehicle. The man appears to be falling onto the road from an unknown location. It's almost as if a portal opened up and dropped him on the road. The doors of the vehicle never open, so it's clear that he didn't fall from the vehicle. Even if a glitch in the video caused the camera to miss a door opening, the man appears right next to the front tyre. This is much too far forward to have fallen from the vehicle. The other option is that they fell out the window, but the fall is far too sudden. Someone falling from the window of a moving car would cause much more of a commotion. Without knowing the identity of the man who seemingly teleported onto the highway, it's impossible to come up with an explanation for his mysterious appearance. Did he come from another dimension? Does he have some sort of preternatural powers? Or did he just fall from the car and it's hard to tell?
No.
Unfortunately, for now, these questions must remain unanswered. Some of the creepiest videos are often the ones where supernatural beings or mysterious creatures are visible to the viewer, but not to those who are actually in the video. This is certainly the case for this clip, uploaded to the YouTube channel.
Yo, how would y'all feel if y'all seen that? Let me know in the comments. How would you feel if you just driving down the street and then a man just, or a woman, just up here.
Channel Real Ghost Official 007. Taking place outside of a gas station at night, a group of people is seen convening near a bus. However, if you look towards the opposite side of the vehicle, it's clear they're not alone. Moving just out of their sight, yet still nearby enough to be concerning, a small, creepy creature can be seen lurking in the darkness. While it's difficult to spot on first view, if you slow the footage down, you can clearly see that there is indeed something there.
It's a black figure.
Given the perspective, it's hard to tell just how tall the creature is. However, it appears to be considerably shorter than the people standing nearby. It has a large grey head, thin limbs, and looks as though it's wearing black clothes. Based on its appearance, it's easy to see why so many viewers have suggested that this creature could in fact be an alien. However, if this is the case, why is it standing in the darkness on the outskirts of a gas station at nighttime? Some more skeptical viewers have raised several concerns about the clip's authenticity, noting that it seems odd that the camera holder was filming such an otherwise mundane moment in the first place. Was this so they could add some special effects to the footage afterwards? Unfortunately, without further information, we may never learn the truth behind this mysterious video. Journalist Carlos Molina became the story when he had a ghostly experience on live television in 2015. The presenter was filming a live broadcast on the Honduran Teleciba channel when a glass of water was caught moving across a table on its own. You can see the haunted cup just to the left of Molina's hand in the footage. It makes a very slow and steady gliding motion that covers a few inches in the blink of an eye.
He's seen it, but nobody else seen it?
The movement did indeed catch Molina's eye immediately. The disturbed and confused presenter pointed out what he had just seen to the colleague sitting right next to him at the table. Molina has since confirmed that the production crew working on the
I'd have been like, bro, you didn't just see this? And I just would have got up and walked out. Nah, it's good. I'm cool. I'll go find me another job. No. Not me.
program were not behind any kind of hoax. He's also shared that he felt a shiver going through his body just seconds before the cup moved on its own. What's more, he...
Wait, hold up. Time out. My man's on the left looked at the cup move. And then when the guy that's the cup is in front of said it to him, he just shook his head like he ain't seen nothing. But you looked at it move.
He's also shared that he felt a shiver going through his body just seconds before the cup moved on its own. What's more, he describes the strange sensation that he felt throughout his body as a supernatural phenomenon. However, whatever was behind the incident was not giving off good vibrations. Molina claims that he was left feeling traumatized following the incident. He also said that he was unable to move the glass with his hands following the incident because it was stuck to the table. Skeptics would surely need more convincing with important details about whether there was any moisture between the cup and table. That detail could quite literally throw cold water on the entire ghost theory. In this case, it's possible that condensation that formed on the bottom of the cup was responsible for the slide. So was this a case of a real ghostly encounter or just some real fake news? At this stage, it's almost impossible to say.
If you don't want to learn how to buy houses legally with $10 and then flip them to profit.
Mysterious footage can come from a variety of places, but with the prevalence of CCTV, security cameras have become a common source of strange videos that leave you questioning your ideas about what is possible. In this instance, the footage comes from a camera monitoring a street somewhere in Japan. As the clip plays, everything seems normal. We see the regular bustle of people going about their day, moving quickly back and forth across the small section of street that the camera shows. Over the 30 seconds of video, only a few people cross in front of the camera. However, if you watch each person closely, one of them does something inexplicable. If you pay attention to the street sign next to the white van in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll notice that a man seems to appear out of thin air.
What the?
What makes his appearance so strange is that, unlike the other people in—
Hold up, nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to think my wife was crazy when she said she wanted a bazooka. He just came from nowhere. It was nobody right there. Hold up. I'm tripping.
What makes his appearance so strange is that, unlike the other people in the footage, this man doesn't enter from the edge of frame. He's suddenly just there. Some who have viewed the footage have labelled the man a teleporter and even a time traveller. But what do you think? Could the man's sudden appearance be caused by a camera glitch? Or does this clip really show something paranormal?
I don't know. No, but he came from nowhere. I'm looking at it right now. Y'all looking at it right now. That man wasn't right there. I don't know where he came from, but he's not right there.
Either way, this video really does seem to defy the laws of reality. In July 2016, a model began to exhibit some very strange behaviour during a live interview on a Thai talk.
Before you even finish telling me, sis, you good? You about to change into something? But I'm gonna let him finish, but you good?
Talk show. Tipawan Chapapwang told the host of the show that a spirit had attached itself to her during a recent vacation to the city of Rayong. In the clip, she explains that the ghost, known as a pop in Thai culture, has an insatiable hunger and at one point screams out, "Bring me pig's blood." After explaining her story, Chapapwang's demeanour suddenly changes as she appears to become possessed by the spirit. The demon then begins talking through her as she starts to act very strangely. After several attempts to convince the spirit to leave the girl, the host tries to place a necklace of Buddha around her neck. The act makes the woman recoil in fear as she begins to shriek uncontrollably. The host finally manages to get the necklace on her, and it immediately seems to silence the demonic voice.
What the? Wait, what?
When the clip first appeared online, it immediately went viral across Thailand, racking up millions of views in just the first few days. Opinions were divided about its—
Yo, so she had a demon attached to her during the interview? What? God, I don't even know what to say. Yeah.
Its authenticity, however, with some viewers suggesting that the woman appeared to be acting. Despite this, many still believe that the model was the victim of a demonic possession. If anyone can help translate the original video, there's a link in the description box below. Would love to know exactly what both the woman and the host are saying during the interview.
What?
This video, posted to YouTube by user Natholdit, caused quite a stir when it first appeared online. It's footage taken from a news broadcast in which a man is being interviewed. In the background, you can see other people going about their business. However, if you focus your attention on the woman casually standing with her arms crossed near the baggage claim, you'll notice something very strange. She appears to be waiting for something as she interacts with the people around her, nodding and chatting to a woman who is pushing a trolley full of luggage. The woman with the trolley begins to walk towards the camera and briefly obscures our view of the woman behind her. Then, as the trolley passes, she appears to have vanished without a trace.
Wait, what?
There's now a vacant space where she was once standing. While it certainly appears that the woman has disappeared, several skeptics have suggested that it might be simply a trick of the eye, noting that she might have begun moving at the exact moment the other woman with the luggage started to walk forwards.
She probably did.
Did this woman really teleport out of sight? Or is it more likely that the whole thing is just a well-timed coincidence? Either way, it's certainly a strange piece of footage and one of the creepiest things ever caught on live TV.
She had to duck down because she was tall.
This clip, which is also from Japan, is admittedly strange and difficult to decipher. As a young man turns on a light, we see him standing in what appears to be a small bedroom holding an acoustic guitar. The camera is shaky as it pans around the space, moving up and down his body, showing close-ups of his feet and guitar. At first glance, all seems normal. However, if you slow the footage down, there appears to be a shadowy figure standing in the back of the closet.
What the?
It's only visible between flickers of the light, then it disappears completely.
It's time for you to move. Pack your stuff and go. Go as far as you can. This is crazy.
The figure is all black and slightly amorphous, looking much like a shadow person, a ghostly entity said to hide at the edge of our sight, barely visible and only for a split second. The figure appears then disappears so quickly that it seems unlikely to have been a human. This leaves viewers wondering just what the bizarre and terrifying entity could have been.
People with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no, by all means.
There's certainly more than meets the eye in this first video, which shows a
Wait, why I gotta bring up a pool? I love the pool. Oh, Lord. Anywhere I go, I want to get in a pool. Why you gotta bring up a pool?
child and his father spending a day by the pool. Uploaded to the YouTube channel The Great, this chilling footage presents viewers with a very strange mystery. In the video, the boy's father can be seen on the pool's deck, while the boy, who's holding the camera, jumps into the water. As he leaps, we see a mysterious set of hands reaching out to touch him as he enters the water. The boy, seemingly unaware of the hands, turns back to his father, who's still on the pool's deck. He then turns the camera back on himself in order to give the viewers a thumbs up. You can clearly see that there's no one else in the vicinity. Next, the father takes the camera and jumps into the pool, giving viewers an even better view of the surrounding area. In the video's description, the upload...
Yeah, I seen this on Facebook. That was crazy.
It mentions that he thought he was alone with his child in the pool, while friends played at the other end. Where then did this mysterious set of hands come from? Whoever they belong to seems to have disappeared into thin air. If they were that of a ghost, it suggests that they're a benevolent one. The hands seemingly appear only to help brace the boy's dive before disappearing. So what do you think could be going on in this video? Are the hands really of supernatural origin like the uploader suggests? Or is there actually a way to explain their owner's bizarre disappearance? Love to get your opinions on this one in the comments section below. In another bizarre video from Amazing Mystery Videos, a homeowner was shocked to discover something unusual living right in their backyard. In this video, we see a small, cluttered backyard. The light in the area is dim, so it's hard to make out any details. However, we can see what appears to be a garden gnome with dark skin, a white beard, and a tall white hat. At first, nothing seems unusual. Then, the gnome begins to move. The creature walks around a small area of the yard before disappearing behind some foliage.
Wait, and that's crazy because me and Bacon were just talking about that we would, like, when we get a house, we not buying no gnomes. We good. That's crazy. That just started walking and disappeared.
Camera is shaky, so the details of the gnome's appearance are hard to make out. We can mostly see the bright white of its tall hat reflected in the light. According to Renaissance mythology, gnomes are small humanoid creatures that typically live underground. They're usually described as being about a foot tall and reluctant to interact with humans. It's thought that they spend most of their time below ground, moving through the earth as easily as humans move through air. Often gnomes are tasked with guarding some sort of underground treasure. If this is in fact a gnome, the homeowner most likely has nothing to fear. However, the creature could turn nasty if anyone were to go searching for its underground treasure. Uploaded to YouTube by Amazing Football Skills, this video was meant to capture a routine football game. Instead, the mysterious footage seemed to have captured something else entirely. Throughout the game, it appears a supernatural guest goes largely unnoticed. As the camera focuses on the crowd, it looks as though a mysterious figure is running to and fro between the ends of the field, straight through the crowd.
I couldn't have been there.
The figure runs with unnerving speed between the spectators. No one moves out of the figure's way as it continuously moves between crowds, up and down, back and forth in a way that is inhuman. Compared to the football players on the ground, the figure is moving extremely quickly. What do you think this figure is? Is it simply a camera glitch or something far more sinister?
Nah, that's running through people. That ain't no camera glitch.
Do some humans have abilities that go beyond the natural? Over the years, countless mysterious videos have surfaced suggesting that it is indeed possible for ordinary humans to do extraordinary things. This footage seems to suggest that some humans may have the power to move objects with their minds. This black and white slow motion video seems to have been recorded on a security camera. We see two women sitting at a table as another person stands nearby. There are books and other items on the table, including a cell phone. As the camera rolls, the girl closest to the camera begins making strange movements with her hand, waggling her fingers in the direction of the phone. After a moment, the phone begins to slide across the table, much to the other girl's surprise. She immediately leans away from the table, her eyes locked on the moving phone. The person standing in the background quickly comes forward and picks up the phone, inspecting it for any possible explanation.
So, you telling me it's three yelling in the room. The girl start playing with her head, and then her hands, and then the phone start moving, and the friend backed up, and then you gonna go over there and pick the phone up? No, I'm going out the room.
They put the phone in their pocket just before the footage ends.
What?
Psychokinesis or telekinesis is the ability to interact with the physical world using only the mind. There have been reported instances of telekinesis for centuries, but no one's ever conclusively proven that such abilities exist. Most scientists believe that such abilities are a fraud. It's hard to dispute the abilities that the girl in this video seems to possess. The reactions of the others in the room seem genuine, plus the fact that one of them picks up the phone and puts it in his pocket seems to rule out the possibility that the phone was attached to a string.
I wouldn't have picked it up.
However, some viewers still think that magnets are a possibility. Yet, no one seems to know who this young girl is, but she may possess powers beyond our imagining. While Jeff and his team are professionals, there's also a slew of seriously scary videos that are captured by those who encounter odd creatures in their daily lives. Uploaded to the YouTube channel The Swingin' Dicks, this clip begins as the camera holder is explaining that he and his co-worker had just arrived to work early in the morning when they noticed something rather creepy. Initially thinking it might have just been a maintenance worker, the two decide to investigate further.
Could have been a maintenance person doing some work or something, but dude, I swear I don't know what this is.
Soon they're confronted with what appears to be some sort of bipedal humanoid moving quickly from one side of the camera to the other.
Dude, what the is that?
The pair call out to it, and it seems to respond with a high-pitched shriek.
What is that? Hello? Hey, who is that?
Even more strange is the fact that the creature's face seems to periodically flash, as if the footage is glitching out. Weirdly, the uploader notes that the song Surfing with the Alien by Joe Satriani was playing on the radio as the two of them arrived at the shop. Could this have been some sort of eerie foreshadowing of what was about to come? While it's difficult to know for sure just what exactly the pair managed to capture, it's easy to see why many are calling it a real alien sighting caught on camera. But what do you think? Is it really a being from another world, or could it be something else entirely? Let me know what you think in the comments section below.
You know what? Shit, dude.
Posted to the Facebook page Real Ghost Videos, this bizarre footage seems to show a young girl appearing out of nowhere. The video begins as a woman is seen walking alone outside. She stops and extends her hand as if she's reaching for something. At first her movement seems unclear as there's nothing there. Then suddenly a small girl appears by her side.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. If I'm recording or I'm looking and I see a little girl come out of the air, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. I'm going in the house. I don't care if I gotta work, I gotta go to school, whatever I gotta do. I'm staying in the house. That little girl was not just there. No, no, no. Sorry. Not me. They ain't even trying to harm me, but hey, I'm sick. I can't come to anything.
The woman doesn't seem fazed at all, remaining calm as the young girl begins to walk in front of her. If you watch the video closely, it looks as though the woman is actually expecting the little girl to appear, almost as if she's summoning her.
Yeah, like, this just come out of nowhere.
The woman's calm reaction also suggests that this may not be the first time this has happened. So what do you think this video shows? Does this little girl really possess the ability to teleport, or is it actually the woman that can make people appear? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. This final clip from our list of ghosts caught on live TV comes from a football match between Racing and River Plate in Argentina back in 2014. The clip was filmed in the El Cilindro Stadium near Buenos Aires and has been provided by a YouTube user by the name of Crazy Man. In the footage you can see a grey figure running along the field. The translucent, grey-hued figure appears to be able to move through the field's touch lines completely unencumbered. In fact, it almost seems like he's running through people at certain points. Is there a reasonable explanation for why a shadow person was caught on camera running in the stadium? Some people think they've solved the mystery of one of the strangest ghosts caught on live TV. The easiest explanation is that the figure is really just a person wearing a grey shirt. A technical glitch could easily cause a person in dull-coloured clothing to be lost by the camera. However, many people simply aren't buying this explanation. They believe it's some sort of unsettled spirit who may be trapped within the confines of the stadium. It's ultimately impossible to say. The footage shows the shadow figure from a number of angles to offer a full picture of the sighting. The figure is consistently translucent regardless of which angle we're looking at in the video. So what do you think? Grey shirt or reckless ghost wanting in on the soccer action?
Alright, so I don't know what to think about that. That, like, all of this is beyond me. But I'm gonna stop it here. The link to the video will be down in the description. All our social media down in the description. Tell us what you want to see next. And don't forget to beat that bell and subscribe. And y'all can watch the rest of the video. Video already long, so y'all watch the rest. And tell me in the comments what y'all think. Cause this is crazy. And to all my people that say ghosts and aliens are real, I'm out.